Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to show you some new changes that I made to the greenhouse. So I moved all of my orchids, or most of my orchids, to this side. I also got new shelves. So these shelves are standalone shelves. And there are no longer shelves that attach to the frame because I wanted to remove the weight off of the frame. So now the weights are actually on these very heavy metal shelves that can support quite a bit of weight. And the soil gets very heavy, like these pots up here. So I thought it was the best idea, and I just wanted to leave my frames with less weight on them. I also was able to put these pots up here. These are my succulents, or I'm sorry, my Christmas cactus. They're still a succulent, but my Christmas cacti are up there, and the pots are extremely big, so it's actually really nice. And also, they love the sun, so they were doing good down below, but they just do so much better up here, and they can survive quite a bit of heat. So they provide some shade for my other plants as well. So I have some orchids here. These are my cattleyas, and my dendrobiums up here, and then I have a shark fin cactus here. This one is doing amazing. I bought it probably, I would say, about 6 months ago in the winter time, and you can see that the darker leaves are the old leaves, and then what it did was it put out all these new leaves here. So these are pristine, pretty new leaves that are lighter in colors. You can see that it grew quite a bit, like as much as what it had before, which is really awesome. And I was going to propagate this, but I think I might skip it for this year and put it into a bigger pot so then it can drape downwards. Really pretty, right? So there's more up there, and I put it over on this side because this area will not get a lot of water. I try not to get a lot of water over here because of the plugs and stuff. But because I organized, I had so much more room, and I also got rid of some dead plants. So there's still some dead plants that I still need to get rid of. The oncidiums are down here, and then I have a bigger shelf where I just miscellaneous items, but these are the plants from Christmas, and they don't look quite in good condition. They need quite a bit of water, so I was thinking that they would do well here where there's a lot more shade, because they will get fried if it gets too hot. But oh gosh, there's a fly right there. But I'm hoping that they'll survive in time for next Christmas. They do, like I said, need a lot of water, so when I water, lots of water will go down here, and then I think they actually do better out here than inside my house. They seem to like quite a bit of sun, and my mom has been successful in growing them for a whole year because she leaves them outside. So I'm thinking I might do something similar, but just inside the greenhouse. And then I have this plant here that I thought had died. So this is something that I got from gosh, I can't remember where it was from, but it's a nursery about like an hour from here, and I thought it had died because I failed to water it, but I think it's coming back. It's really beautiful. Look at all these leaves. And then I have my anthurium here. This is variegated. So I super love that anthurium. Okay, so, and then moving on, my friend gave me some air plants, and then I am recollecting my air plants because a lot of them died during a time of neglect. So then I mounted them on here, and then I have them kind of near the doorway so I can water it easier. And some of these are my survivors, so I have some survivors there. I just recently acquired that one, and then I have some survivors here as well. That is a new one right here, this fluffy one. I can't, where's the tag for it? So this is actually kind of pricey. This is the Tictorum Ecuador, and this one is a pretty pricey one because they grow really slow and they need a lot more water than the regular air plants. I find that I like to mist them pretty much every day if I can. And guess what? I put in new shelves over here too. I'm so excited because once I started organizing, I realized that I had so much room for more plants, right? So I'm super excited about that. And this shelf, these shelves are supposed to be like a 5-tier shelf, but this one I only made it into a 4-tier because I wanted to put bigger or taller plants, because if they're in a 5-tier, it's actually really difficult to put some of the taller plants in. So my mother Christmas cactus is here, and it's absolutely amazing and really big, and I've made so many cuttings off of it. I also have this beautiful plant that has the string of hearts. This is not the variegated version, but it grows quite like a lot faster, and I had to kind of clip it up because it was getting out of hand. And then also these are getting out of hand too. This one is it's weird because, oh, never mind. This one is a variegated version. It's not that pink though. This one is not a variegated version, so you can see the difference. This one is a little bit white, but there's quite a bit of green in it and not a lot of pink. So I think up there, if you flip it around, there might be a little bit of pink, and then this one is green, just green. So you can see the difference between the two. It's the leaves on here are just a little bit smaller, but it's not because it's not variegated. There are some big leaves there as well. So what I did was, some of the plants that need more water that were hanging, like some of these hoyas need a ton of water, and especially this one, this compacta, needs like a ton of water, and I'm just not able to keep up with the watering. So you can see that it's a little bit on the wrinkly side. So I'm putting them here instead of hanging them, because hanging them, they get more sun. And in this area I have some unused trays where it kind of provides a little bit of shade. And this spider plant, I absolutely love it. It's been with me for more than 2 years now. It was my sister's and one of the plants that I was able to save. And then I'm actually making so like it has a little baby here that it's actually still attached to mother, so I just stuck the baby's roots into another pot, so mom and baby are together, but at some point this can be separated. And the 3rd year, or actually after 2 years, this plant has grown so much that I had to clip it together because it was getting crazy and I didn't want to run into it and then rip it off. But look how beautiful it is. It's gorgeous, so I hope that I can keep it alive for quite a long time. Okay, so I have some more plants here. This spider plant is the curly version, and I'm trying to propagate the babies the same way. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, these are more of like medium light plants. I didn't want to burn them too much. And then I also hung some of my string of hearts, but I'm thinking I might not hang them and just bring them back to the shelves, because when I hung them I was not able to keep up with the watering and they're sort of dry now, so I think I need to save them for myself, you know. Okay, someone is mowing the lawn again. So I have a bunch of hoyas here. One of them is completely dead. One of them is struggling. The shooting star it needs so much water. So I'm thinking that I might, anything that needs like a ton of water, I think I'm gonna bring it down. This one is the Australis. It's dead. I don't even know why I have it up there. Now my carry-eye variegated version is, holy moly, huge now. It took off and I'm so happy. Look at how big this thing, look at how it curled up there and it's like going up there. It's awesome. And this compacta, I think I might bring it down. Like I said, the compacta really needs a lot of water. Either that or it's just too hot so where it's sitting, or because of the curly leaves, like when I water, the water is not coming down into it as much, or all three. This plant, I've had many cuttings of it made already, but it just seems to go crazy here. So I don't know what I want to do with it. I might like repot it. I was going to do cuttings, but I just have so many cuttings. And then this is another compacta. I really just want to have like backup compactas because I feel like I'm going to kill them at any moment. And this one, unfortunately, oh my gosh, I think it died. It's not doing so well. This is a tricolor. I think it was going through like a really dry spell and I totally forgot about it. So this is another Christmas cactus that I propagated from the mother plants. So I showed you the mother plants before. Look at how huge that thing is. Oh my gosh, that's just 1 year, by the way. 1 year of growing, and it's so big, and it's in the hottest place. So my shade covering unfortunately ended right there. So there's like direct sun here. So all these plants up here just have like a ton of sun, and I really need to get like another shade cloth and just cover this side because this is where it gets too much sun. My dragon fruit, this is just a plain old red kind. My mom gave me a cutting of, and then it's so unruly. I feel like I need to control it, but it just grows so unruly. It grew up there and then it went up, and then it went to the roof. So it's really reaching for the sun. It might need more sun, maybe that's why, but it got so unruly and now I'm just leaving it because I don't know what to do with it and I really don't want to deal with it. So that's why it's all the way up there, just that huge thing up there. Okay, so the guy next doors is mowing his lawn, but okay, so this is the Swiss cheese, the vine version, just a plain old one, nothing special, but it loves the spot, so I'm gonna keep it right here. I did try to move it, but then I changed my mind and I moved it back because I was so afraid of them dying. I've killed quite a few of them, and for some reason, like, they do really well for 1 or 2 years and then they die. So I just need to like figure out what's going on. I'm hoping that they won't die, but it's beautiful. And this is Tradescantia. This is huge, and I actually got it as a small cutting, but then I made more cuttings of it and I repotted some of them, and it just still feels really huge. It needs a better place because it's draping all around. It takes up quite a bit of space. Now, this is a begonia that I got for my mom, and then she didn't want it, so I got it and then I killed it because it was really hot and I forgot to water it. But for some reason it came back. How awesome is that? So quickly, just these are my my cuttings. These is like my cutting area right here. I have some string of hearts, and then I failed to water some of them because it got really hot, by the way. Like, it was like cold and then it suddenly got hot and then I forgot to water. But this is these are my hoyas. This is the PB calyx. Again, this is freaking huge. The cutting was made the same time as that one, but you see the difference in them. So some of my carrii, my compacta, one of them died. The other one is still alive. Woohoo! And I have more carrii there. And look, this one was not doing well inside of the house, but look at all the new leaves coming in. Isn't that great? So this is my first year. Well, actually, last year was my first year growing poinsettias, and I killed the last one, killed the last batch, starting over with this one with a different growing technique, putting them outside, watering them more. We'll see what happens. There's more of my cuttings. These are some of my poinsettias here. Oh, they don't look so good. Maybe they need more sun. I don't know, actually. You know what? I think they were already kind of dead when I brought them out, but we'll see. There are some new leaves that are coming out, and this is my rescue area. Look at these sad. I don't even know why I keep them, but yeah, those are my rescues. Anyway, I wanted to just show you guys what's happening inside the greenhouse, and I'm so proud of myself for setting this up because I got so sweaty doing it, and I've been meaning to do it for a while, but I'm so excited to have more space for plants. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.